Do I really need 6 tents? Hello, welcome back. I've just got parked up 5 minutes back there, but I'm right next to this road, so it's a bit noisy. I'll get back to you when I've cleared this section. Right, so I'm off that path now, thank goodness, and it's a lovely summer's day. Look at it there. It actually feels like summer. Well, it is summer, but it hasn't felt like summer for a while. But saying that, I'm turning west now, and it's all looking a bit dark. So there is some rain forecast at any time, so I've got my waterproof, so although it's bloody hot, but that's just how it is sometimes. So we're heading up this valley. I can't see which way the path goes here. It shows straight on the map. There's a tree come down right across the path, I guess. Rucksack catching on the tree branches. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Maybe not such a good idea coming this way with a rucksack. No. Another tree down. Stuck. Oh, hell. Oh, God. What the? What the heck? Where are we going now? I think the path is through here somewhere. Path. Yeah, hell. Wasn't the nice gentle start I expected. I need to get over there. I should have. I've been down this valley before, and there was a path over there, and I thought, oh, there's a new path over here. I'll try that. Sometimes it's better to stick to what you know. So I'm back on the main path now, down by the stream there. You can see the waterfalls up there. That's where I'm heading up. I've been on this path before, but previously I came down here So this time I thought I'd just go in a different direction and just take my time, just have a look around. I think there's no new Wainwrights for me on this one. It's more of an exploring mission. That's what I like to do. And it's also a bit of a tent testing mission. Not a tent tester, you know me, but if you saw my last video, Simon's kindly lent me his Durston X-Mid solid, because I've been fancying one myself, so he said he'd lend it me. So I brought that today. Looking forward to spending the night in that and just seeing what I think of it. So I'm on the path above the stream now down there, and it's pretty overgrown, this. I don't think it's used that often, this path. I mean, it's a proper path, as you can see, but I don't think it gets a lot of traffic. Ooh, just stopped for a breather at these waterfalls. Lovely. I'm boiling, I'm knackered. I'm 2 miles, I don't know what's up with me. I think we've got Dolly Wagons there, I think, and then Nethermost, Elvelly. We're going up here now, and I recall from last time, just at the top of these waterfalls, it sort of levels out a bit, and then there's a load of bogs. There's one area of it on the map, and it's called the bog. So that tells you how bad it is. But even though it's a beautiful day today, we have had a lot of rain, so as you can see, I'm expecting some bogs. Right, I'll keep going. So look at that, just reached the top of the waterfalls now, and this is that boggy area that I mentioned. Look at all the mounds there, like spoil heaps, maybe from some sort of mining that went on. I don't know, maybe you guys know what went on in this area. We're at the top of the Wythburn, I think it's called. Yeah, the breck there is called Wythburn, the stream. Yeah, but we're going to be heading directly up there. You might be able to see the stream coming down. There's a path at the side of that. We're going to be heading that way. But before that, it's the bogs. Oh. So I'm at the last section now, flat section here, before I start climbing out of the valley there at the top. But there's supposedly a path up there, but I've been on the path, supposedly, it's just nothing at all hardly. So I'm just going to straight line it across all these reeds. Hope I can make it to the other side. Right, let's go. Yikes. Oh. Oh. I think maybe this is a path. You can't really see it until you're on it. So we made it across the bogs. Just approaching the top of this climb now. Lovely views looking back. It really is. I tell you what, that's been a slog. I don't know, maybe it's one of them days, you know, I don't know if you get them, where you feel fine when you're setting off, and then as soon as you start going, you feel like you've got nothing in your legs. It's just one of them, I can't explain it. Whew. It's cooled down a bit and there's a breeze now, so that's helped a lot. But we're just going to peak out soon, probably about 700 metres when we get up here. I'll be glad to get there. Although there's paths shown on the map, I couldn't really find them. You see the lines there now. When you're on the ground, it's sort of going through the reeds and that you can't see them. So much of this has been pathless. I've just got onto the path now. It takes us to the top. Oh, here we are, top of the climb. I've not decided where I'm going yet. It's one of those, just make it up as I go along sort of things. There we go, views. Looking northwest. That's nice. That's nice. So what I think I'm going to do now, I'm going to sit down, have a drink, decide where I'm going to go to next. So I've had a look at the map and I've had a think, and I've decided what I'm going to do. I was going to head that way, which is south. If I head that way, the problem is getting back to my car tomorrow. I'm going to have to drop down to the road, and the only way back is walk up Dunmail Race, up the road, which I don't really want to do that. So the alternative is to head up that way towards Ulscarf. I'm going to do that. Reason being, I've done this walk before in the opposite direction, so I know how I can get back to Wythburn, however you say it. So I get a bit more elevation there. There's supposed to be a clear night tonight, I think. So I hope to get a sunset that way and a sunrise that way, which would be nice. So that's the plan. So I'm just got to head up this way towards Ulscarf and see what's what when we get there. I'm not saying I'm going to pitch there. I'm just want to generally head in that direction. I might see something else on the way. Ooh, nice. You can see the Solway Firth there as well, and Bassenthwaite Lake. Just realised I took the wrong path down there. Didn't want to do that, so I've broken off and come back and corrected myself on the right path. Look at that though, that's Great End. The cloud all sat on it coming across to Esk Pike. That looks really atmospheric, that. It really does. And that, I could see the cloud over that way when I was coming in, but this side of the lake looks all clear. But yeah, that is nice. So much for thinking I'd put the bogs behind me. No. Oof. So here we are at Ulscarf. I don't know if it's this or that, or I don't know. Anyway, I'll be carrying on further, I think. Look at the cloud there again. And Bowfell, S Pike, Great End. Coming round there as well to sort of Grassmore way. Oh. But I've not collected any water yet. I've not forgot. I purposely didn't because I didn't want to carry it up. So I haven't seen anyone since I set off, which is good. So I think I'm going to take this rucksack off and go and have a look for some water. I think there's also some streams down that side, so I'm going to have a look for them. But I am knackered. What time is it? I set off about, I don't know, 3:30 was it? Something like that. 6 o'clock now. Just a nice little breeze. Really quiet, warm as well. It's lovely. Well, as usual, I've changed my mind. It's a great thing about having no plans. Well, no concrete plans anyway. I did eye this up. I was planning to camp on Ullscarf, but I want to keep going. I fancy going further north. And there's an area that I looked at on the map. I don't know if it's pitchable or not, but I'm probably going to end up there. Have a look at it anyway. But there is a tarn down here, Blea Tarn. Another Blea Tarn. The thing with the Lake District, there's a lot of names are duplicated for different places. So this is another Blea Tarn, and I wondered if there's a picture looking down on it. I can't see a path. I'm just freestyling it. Look at that. Might head for that fence there. It's nice looking down to Stonethwaite down there. Campsite's been closed recently. I believe there was a bit of trouble, a lot of trouble with undesirables spoiling it for everyone, as they usually do. Yeah. Right, so I need to get over this fence and I can see a path there. So there we are, first signs of Blea Tarn. It's quite a big body of water, that. Last time I came, I think it's Standing Crag. I camped over there. Came up them crags there, Standing Crag it was, in the Dual-Mid. That was a couple of years ago. But I saw Blea Tarn then and I thought, oh, I fancy that. But I saw a load of tents down by the shore there, so that sort of put me off. But if I can get on here overlooking the Tarn, that'd be nice. So let's go and have a look at it. So I'm here at last. Thank goodness. I'm absolutely knackered. My legs and my feet, my Achilles are tight as well. I'm going to try and get it here. The thing with this tent, because I've not used it before, I don't know what sort of size ground I need to pitch it. So if I've got a signal on my phone, I'm going to watch a video of how to pitch it. I haven't even took it out of the bag since Simon gave it me. But conditions are pretty good anyway, so I'm sure it's pretty straightforward. So we are up in the Durston X-Mid. This pitch, it's lumpy bumpy, it's tilted, and I'm a bit up against the rocks, but it's alright. I think that I can't be bothered messing about with it. There's no real wind, so it's just having a look at it really, and I'm pleased with it. It seems easier to pitch than the Dual-Mid. I think I've got all these guys out. It's difficult to tell with it being on a slope, but I think maybe the poles are slightly different heights, but it's right enough. The inner, as you can see, goes diagonally across, and I've got my Flex Tail Zero mat and my Pipe Dream 200 sleeping bag. So yeah, pretty good that. But any tent pitched on here is not going to be great because it's just the surface isn't good, but it's all right. Door at this side as well. I'll need two hands to zip that down. I'm not going to put too much tension on the zip. But yeah, it looks good, eh? Looks good. I mean, you have to spend a night in it, and you have to get a feel for it. You need to sleep in it and cook in it, and make a brew and just see how much room you've got. What I think obviously is different to the Dual-Mid is the Dual-Mid's got all the room at one side. This has got half the room at that side and half the room at that side. My initial impressions are I prefer all the room at one side rather than fanny around going from one side to the other, but they've all got the compromises, and maybe I just get used to it. So I've just nipped out for some water, and I'm pitched up there for about half a mile away, but I found some nice clear running water here, so I'm going to get a litre Oh, I feel better now. I've got that water and I can just relax. There's plenty of chairs and tables down here, so it's great for that. But just looking across to distinctive Bow Fell there, so distinctive, the pointy one. Then you come across to Esk Pike, and then you just see the clouds below Hill Crag, and then Scafell Pike just after is a pointy one. And then how different does Great Gable look from this angle? That's Great Gable. It goes down and then up to the summit there. The cloud just moving across. Beautiful that. Hopefully we'll get a nice sunset from here. The seat's starting now. I think it sets about 9:30. The time now is 7:30. So we're first there. That's Wandon Lath or something, water. Then Derwent Water, and then Bassenswaite Lake, and then beyond that Solway Firth and Galloway Fells. It's a lovely little perch here, and then there's a cloud just drifting across Helvellyn there. Yeah, I'm dead pleased with this, really am. Yeah, tent seems alright. I'm not a tent expert, there's plenty of them on YouTube, so you don't need to listen to me, but you know, it is what it is. It goes up alright. Seems sturdy enough, so I do like it, yeah. But I need to spend some time in it. It's not just about pitching it, you know, it's how you use it as well when you're inside and all that jazz. So yeah, first impressions, I like it. Oh, I'm really thirsty today, so I'm looking forward to a brew. Yeah, I got that water over there at the stream, so I'm going to just boil it. I mean, it's clear enough, just got a tinge to it, but it will have. I've also, where is it? I brought my insulated cup, my proper brew cup, because them little plastic things that fold up, the brew's cold in 2 minutes, so I'm just sick of it. So I've just carried the thermos cup, enjoying my brew in that. So it's just 9:20 now, and the sun is slowly setting. Look at that. It's just so peaceful. There is a tent, you won't be able to see it, but there is a tent down there. I saw 2 people wander up earlier and they pitched the tent. And then some people came up and they swam the whole length of Blea Tarn. They had the little orange floats with them and they're just cruising along, just dead slowly. I mean, what a night for doing that. So beautiful. You can, from this position you can see the whole of the Lake District. Really can. Right round from Bow Fell round there. And I mean, Great Gable, Scafell Pike, Grassmoor, everything coming round this way to yeah, Grassmoor's there. Really good. And then the cloud just sat on top of Helvellyn there. This will probably make for quite a boring video for people that don't get this, but you know, it's just ace. There's just way too much drama on YouTube these days, but that's what people want. People want drama, but I just want peace and quiet, solitude and calmness. And I mean, the wind there's hardly a breath of wind, just a little breeze picked up. Now there was actually nothing earlier, nothing at all. But the question I pose with bringing this is, do I really need 6 tents? I've got 5 at the minute. Do I need 6? Do I need 5? Got a time lapse going there and I've just stood in it. Oh god. yeah, do I need 6 tents? Let's just have a run through the tents that I've got, if you don't know already. So I've got the Hilleberg Alac, which is, I just absolutely love that tent. It's brilliant, 2-person, 4-season. Just, I mean, I must have camped probably about 5-6 Munros in that, above 3,000 feet in winter as well. Just been awesome tent. 2-person, it's a palace for one. 2-person is loads of room as well, so I love it. So that's Hilleberg Alac. I've got the Hilleberg Solo, my first tent, the red one. Red? I mean, apart from it being red, I love that as well. And we've been through some real good stuff together. Summit Camp Ben Nevis in winter conditions in that. I love that tent. I'll probably never get rid of that, just because of the bond that you have. It sounds stupid, but the bond that you have, the experience that you have with these tents, I'll probably just never get rid of it. So that's 2. Third one, Alp Kit Soloist. That little tent, I've probably used that the least of all my tents, but I just like to have it. It's not worth anything, so if I sell it, what am I going to get? 50 quid? I'd rather keep it, and you know, for the sake of 50 quid, I'd rather keep it and have it just in case I need it, because I don't, for me it's a luxury bivvy. I've always said that, because you can't really do much inside of it, but it can fit in a really small footprint on the ground. So for the sake, I just might just keep that. What else? I've got the Duo-Mid. Duo-Mid's brilliant, such a lightweight tent. It does struggle a bit, I find, in winds above 30, in my experience, and I've used it a lot. So I really like the Duo-Mid because it's such a lightweight tent and the space is incredible. I love that. So yeah, so that's 4. And the 5th one is that, I got it last year I think, that Berghaus Brecon 2. And again, that's just a cheap tent, 2-person, and it's alright, really is. It's heavy though, and it's bright red. Oh god, not the blooming red tent. But yeah, but again, if I sold it, what's that worth? 50 quid? It's not worth selling. So that's how I've ended up with 5 tents. And now I'm looking at one of these. But does this replace any of the other tents that I've got? The Duo-Mid maybe. Maybe the Duo-Mid. Because the Duo-Mid's a lightweight. But I've only spent an hour in it, so I can't make a decision, you know, yet. The Duo-Mid for me does seem to have more space, but it's probably not as sturdy as that in winds. So, oh, I don't know. What do you think? Should I get rid of any, do you think? Should I get this as well? Should I just not get this and stick with what I've got? I'd like to hear what you guys think. It's all, the world keeps spinning round and it doesn't make any difference to anything really, but it's just a bit of fun thinking about it. Ah, yeah. But it's really nice of Simon just to lend me this. I mean, I've never had the opportunity to try a tent out before you actually buy it. Normally you just got to think, yeah, I like the look of it, watch a few reviews on YouTube and just take the plunge and buy it, and then do you like it, do you not? So it's really good just to be able to take one out and try it. Ah, yeah. So I'll have a think, spend tonight in it, see what I feel about it, and have a think. But they do seem popular, they really do. I mean, did they come out about 3 years ago? I'm sure it was about 3 years ago, and there was a real hoo-ha about it being the tent of the moment. Everyone had to have one. I think Scott got one as soon as he came out. But with them being so popular, I just couldn't be bothered. I just thought I'd wait till all the hype dies down. But I guess they were popular for a reason. And yeah, so it took me 3 years to try one. I think it should have been now about 3 years. But initial impressions are good. But I'll just have to see how it is tonight to sleep in and do your stuff in, making brews and admin around the tent and that, and see what I think. But yeah, look at that. This, for me, it isn't about the tent. This is what it's all about for me. Tent's just a place to keep you out of the weather, and tonight it's one of them nights where there's no weather, nothing going on at all except that. But what a vantage point this is. It's ace. And just looking round at all the places I've camped. I was going to camp on Ullscarf, but I just, you know, I could tick the box to say I've camped on Ullscarf, but it's not about that for me. The views here are far better, far better. Right, I'm still really thirsty. I'm going to get the kettle on, I think, and make another brew. And I'm just noticed, look at the cloud there on Fairfield. Right, getting a bit chilly. I'm going to get that kettle on, have another brew, I think. See you in a bit. It's going dark now, but I'm just having my second brew with a view. Cheers. And this is, I still love this, the way the clouds are just sat on the ground over there. I'm doing a time lapse of this, so I might be able to show you better, but Three Tarns is just there and the cloud is just falling down from Three Tarns. If you were at Three Tarns now, camped up, you'd probably think everything is clagged in, you couldn't see a thing. 50 foot above you, you're free out of the clouds and it's just totally clear. And it's like that all the way along. Esk Pike just there, and then Esk Horse, and even coming across to Great Gable there, just brushing along the ascent of Great Gable. Superb, really is. And Skidda's just got a little dusting on top, as it always has. Trusty old Skiddaw. Oh, I'm so thirsty today. I drank half a litre on the way up, and then I've had these two brews. I'm glad I got that water when I did. And I haven't actually met anyone at all since I left the car. So I saw them two people down there, a few people swimming, but other than that I haven't actually bumped into anyone at all. The walk to get here was 7.5 miles, 2,000 feet of ascent, and with it being mostly bogs as well, I'm bloody knackered. So I'll finish this off and then get chilled out in the tent, I think. See you in the morning. See ya. Oh. It's 10 to 5 and my alarm's just gone off. Sunrise is at 5:15 AM, so I just wanted to get up and see what we could see, but I've had the door open all night and it's a lovely morning. Really atmospheric, that cloud's still rolling around as it was last night. See there, across the Helvellyn range. Wind's picked up in the night, but it's only a breeze. Oh, it's not windy. There's still some cloud towards Scafell. Yeah, so I don't know if we're actually going to get a clear sunrise. There's a lot of low cloud on the horizon, so I don't know. Just wait and see. Well, I was going to start packing up, but as you can probably hear, it's raining. Yeah, it's definitely raining, so I'm going to get the kettle on and I'm going to risk another one of these. Yeah. Let's get that going. Now, one thing I don't like about this OEX thing is that the lid tends to fall off when you're pouring it. See if it does it this time. No. Maybe it's me just being clumsy. So once that rain stopped, I just let the tent dry off for a bit in the breeze and started packing up now. But we might be clagged in a minute. Look at this. It's coming for us. See the speed it's moving, there's quite a breeze as well. Yeah, that wind's definitely picked up now. Still great views to the west and north. Right, let's get this packed away. So that's me all packed up now, leave no trace, as always, nice and clean. And I don't know what's happened with that cloud, it just seems to be drifting across and then dispersing. But my plan is, I want to have a look towards the Tarn there, so I'm going to head down this way, but there's no path, and then skirt back across over there. But I just expected it to be really boggy, as it has been the whole trip really. I think this is probably one of the most boggiest areas of the lakes, this. So yeah, just head round that way and then drop back down towards Tarn. Right, let's go. So I've just got to the Tarn now, Blea Tarn. That is lovely, that. Just a little bay area there with all the lily pads. Wow. Some geese over there as well. I heard them landing last night. But that is lovely, really quiet, there's no one else here, no one at all. So my plan now is to sort of skirt over there. I just wanted to have a look at the Tarn, you know. Skirt round that edge and then up that way and over that way towards Wythburn. Let's go. So I'm on the descent now, and even the descent's a bog. Bogs are usually just on the flat bits, but not here. Starting to feel uncomfortable already because we're heading into a forest, which I'm not a fan of. So here we are at Tarn. How beautiful is that? Nearly out of the ferns. Whew. And with a view down to Blea. Nice. This is the run for the planes through here. And my car is up there on Dunmail Raise. I might have got this wrong actually, this route, because I need to be further over that way. So I've just followed a... there seems to be something there. It's hard to tell where the path is because, as you can see, where's the path? Right, I'll head that way. And there's a deer fence there and the gate's been left open. I went through one earlier that was open and I shut it. People are leaving them open. Shut that gate. So I found the path. Oh. Another gate left open. Nice new gate as well. Look at that. Ah, it's been pegged open. I don't know, but I'm going to shut it anyway. I don't know. For me, if they put a gate on there, it should be shut, unless you need to go through it. Got the road shut off back there. Looks like there's doing some filming. There was a lot of people in the field. I don't know what's going on. But it's just a tarmac trudge now back to the car. Probably about 20 minutes. Up to Dunmail Raise. That's the word I went in yesterday. Big loop round and back. So I'm pretty much back to where I started, well, once I got off the road, which is up there, Wythburn Valley, and the beck. Wythburn is the beck. But I'm going to sign off here because if I move much further forward and the traffic, you won't be able to hear me. So I've really enjoyed that. I tell you what, it was tough though. First 2 miles, my legs, I don't know what was going on. I felt fine when I just set off from the car, but my legs just went. But plod on. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that Durston tent as well. Big thanks to Simon for lending it me. It's not often you get an opportunity to try a tent out before you buy one. I'm not saying I'm going to buy one, but I really did like it. So it's given me something to think about. But like I said when I was out there last night, do I need 6 tents? Do we need any tents? What should I sell all my tents and take up knitting? Let me know what you think. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. And if you've got any advice about this area, if you've been up here yourself, I'd be interested to know what you think. It's an absolute bog. I think it's the boggiest area in the Lake District. It's probably the boggiest one I've been to. So yeah, let me know what you think. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. See ya.
Some might say I can't get too far without seeing your face. Oh, you gave me your heart and took it away. I'm going underground, going underground.